All right. So again, what's going on with Nicki Minaj? How whatever she's experiencing right now could be affecting her really quick into that. When I was looking at her chart, now I'm looking from her moon. She has her moon in Virgo, and right now transiting Virgo is K2, the south node of the moon, and Mars. And the moon is also the planet that represents her purpose, so she can get really emotional of issues. But what I feel like is that she's not connected to the right things right now, because the moon is like it absorbs energies, it absorbs things and it reflects things. And K2 is has like some of the same energies of the moon, because it's the south node of the moon. So if you're not plugged into the right source, what you're bringing in can come out, like what you're absorbing and taking in can come out in really negative ways. So I think that um, whatever she's plugged into, like she's plugged into some really negative, lower type level energies right now. And also her moon, her Jupiter is exalted. Transiting Jupiter is exalted in her 11th house of earnings. And in a woman's chart, Jupiter represents the husband. So I feel like there's some things going on possibly in her marriage that are affecting her, could be affecting her earnings, her dreams, her visions right now. And her her birth Rahu is also with Jupiter, and with the sun in Cancer. That's she has Cancer in her 11th house with the sun there. It's like it's shining a light on the negativity that might be going on with her husband or in her home life. It could be affecting her creativity. So let's see what's going on with Nicki Minaj. How's it affecting her brand, and what is her advice moving forward? Stories. Yeah, that's some things she definitely wants to talk about. She has so many planets in ongoing education. This is what she needs to do. She has so many planets with the stories, though. She has so many things that she wants to talk about. Um, I think she has Mercury and Sagittarius, Sun and Sagittarius. Let me see. She has Venus, Neptune, Sun, Uranus, and Mercury in Sagittarius. So, what we love about Nicki is her pen, right? We love that she's really creative with with her raps. And her having all these planets here is what makes her so unique and so different as a rapper. Not just a female rapper, but just as a rapper in general. So we love to hear what she has to say. We love to hear her talk, but it's just that um she's talking about the same stuff, and she's talking crazy, and we want to hear her talk about other things. We want to hear her talk about her life, not who's not better than her, or all this stuff. Like, we don't want to hear all that. I think what we like about Beyonce is that we're seeing like she's allowing her career to evolve with her as a person. She allowed her career to evolve as to she's Beyonce as just a single woman, and then now she's Beyonce as a married woman. Her music reflects that. Her music reflects her as a mother, her as a CEO, and she talks about her life in the music. And with Nicki, we don't usually get like the same thing. And I think that's where this ongoing education is coming from to how is it affecting her brand. We want to see some type of progress, some type of evolution. We want to see. We're still seeing the same Nicki. She still talks about the same things as when she first came out. Okay, so let's do some clarifying. She wants to talk about some things. She wants to share some things, and but because she's plugged into the wrong things, what she's sharing and what she's talking about, it sounds crazy and it sounds negative, and it's making it look like she has some mental health issues and people are diagnosing her. And Nicki, we just want to hear you talk about your life, what you've learned, how you've grown, like what's going on with you, other than we want to see growth, we want to see evolution. We don't want to see let me plug this up real quick. We don't want to see lack of progress or anything like that. Okay, so yeah, we're clarifying. Please clarify stories for Nicki Minaj, for what's going on with her right now. Oh, wow. Somebody said, let me see, Denise Gold, there are predictions she will divorce her husband in 2025 or two. That makes sense. Because like I said, Jupiter is exalted and the sun is shining a light on him and how he's affecting her hopes and dreams. So that would make sense. Let's dig into stories. All right. Divine healing. Yep, some healing. She wants to talk. It's things that she wants to talk about that she can't talk about. So she knows that she needs to talk about something, but what she's talking about is just sounding crazy. And it's not the Nicki I love, because I love Nicki Minaj's talents. I don't know her as a person, but her talents and abilities I love, 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 love. Okay. Isis, magic manifesting, your dreams and visions. Like I was talking about, Jupiter in her 11th house, dreams and visions are becoming a reality. Stay focused, but it came out this way. So I think it might be something, if she might be losing hope in what she could possibly manifest and create because of her relationship with her husband. It could be how people see her because she's married to who she's married to, that she feels like maybe she can't manifest what she wants. But it could be actually him. It could be something he's doing or not doing that's affecting her and her ability to manifest what she wants. And she can't talk about it. She's not that type of person to talk about who she's with while she's with them. So she's just, that's not her. She hasn't done it so far. She's not going to start now, especially if she's actually married to this person. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the rhythm of life, sacred self. She's like, this is, her husband is keeping her so stuck, and she wants to talk about things. And like I was saying, we want to see progress. We want to see her moving ahead. But I feel like she feels like she's backed herself into some type of corner with being with this relationship. I'm going to clarify again. There's so much K2 K2 like karmic energy with her right now. I'm using these cards right here, my past life cards, to do a little bit more digging into what's going on with her right now. Because, like, the way she's talking is so childish. It is so childish. And it's so crazy. Vows. Vows. The same thing came up. This card, same card came up when I did the reading with Ashanti. It's like she wants to make some type of new dedication to herself. Authority figures, which can be your husband, but I know she had experienced a lot of issues with her mom and her dad when she was younger. Male, female. It's this man. It's this man. She wants to talk about so much that she can't talk about, and not talking about it is making her look crazy. Hopefully she's talking to somebody about what's going on with her and her husband behind the scenes. I'm going to clarify one more time. What's going on with Nicki right now? I wish she just plugged into the right source. It's she doesn't, with the way her chart is set up, because I'm looking at her moon. I'm going by her moon. She has Virgo in her first house. And yeah, she has Virgo in her first house. And like Virgos can be really, really spiritual. They can be really intuitive, because the opposite sign of Virgo is Pisces, and that's the deepest sign there is, the most magical sign there is. But when you're a person like that, when you're a person who is really intuitive and things like that, like I keep saying, you have to watch what you're plugged into. Because if you're plugged into the wrong things, it'll really mess you up. It'll really mess you up. And like, what are you manifesting, Nicki? You are, she's 42, and she's talking like she's in like middle school. Okay, let's see. Athena Guardian, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Okay. Fairness, the situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. It could be some more stuff that has to do like with legal issues or court too, that she maybe wants to talk about but can't talk about. True love. This man. This man is driving her crazy. It's him and things that are connected with him. Like, even if he's not doing anything specifically, it's just the baggage that he brings with him is too much. And she wants to talk about some things, but she's just not that type of person that's going to talk about. She's not going to talk about her significant other while she's with them. All right, so let's see how's what she's going through affecting her brand. Let's see. And it could be like I heard a I don't know if this is real or not. In one of her songs, she was saying we be, is it a new song? When she say we be menaging to boost up his ego. Like, maybe that sounds good to some people, But if she's talking about her husband, that means like she does certain things for him to boost up his ego. Because like if you're with somebody who's insecure, and you have to do certain things to boost up their ego because you're who you are and they are who they are, they're going to bring you down, period. That's what I kept saying when I was looking at her chart last night. I kept thinking about that. Like, I don't like that. The baggage he has weighs her down and seems this. Yeah. I didn't like it when I first saw. I was like, I first saw who she decided to get married to, and then like learned about him and all that. Like, and then they're saying like she went to go search him out. None of that is going to create a positive relationship. And then all the negativity he brings, and then he doesn't talk much, and then when he does talk, it's like negative. Too much. It's too much. It's not what I wanted for her. It's very much not what I wanted for her. Please clarify. How is what she's going through right now with her husband and this marriage affecting her brand? All right, Diane, focus is making her this was in the other in what's going on with her right now. She's not focused. She's not focused on, she might be focused on something, but it's not what she needs to focus on. It's not her hopes and dreams. It's not where she wants to go. She might be focused on just trying to maintain or keep her head above water. But when it comes to like dreams and manifesting what she wants, she's not focused on that. Focus intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcomes. And this could be because Mars is in her first house. And remember, I'm going by where her moon is. Her moon is in Virgo, and that's why I'm making her moon in her first house. And this is where Mars is. So with Mars being there, it's like Mars can be with Mars, it can help you stay focused, but it can also, Mars represents anger, and Mars represents like frustration. People that have Mars in the first or the second house, it's transiting Mars. It's not her birth Mars, but when they have it in the first or the second house, it can make their mouths real bad, you know. And so she's dealing with. She has her moon. Her moon is with transiting Mars and transiting K2, really fiery planets. And when you're experiencing a lot of pain, Mars is pain or aggression, or just really like painful feelings, you want to channel that and transmute all that energy to help you stay focused on reaching your goals. What you don't want it to do is make you self-destruct, because K2 and Mars together can create self-sabotage. And what she's doing right now is self-sabotaging and not using all that energy that she might be feeling with her marriage to help her focus on where she wants to go. Okay, she's very much self-sabotaging and not using that energy to stay focused. And then at the root of this is she needs this ongoing education. We know she can get deals, and we know she's a good rapper, but she needs to invest in learning something more, especially with Jupiter exalted in her 11th house. Jupiter is ongoing education, but right now the main thing that's happening to her is Jupiter representing the husband, and that's what she's going off of. What she really needs to do is keep educating herself, keep learning, keep doing new things, expanding. Jupiter is expansion, but she's self-sabotaging. El Moira, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection. This has come up a couple times too. She needs to protect herself. Because you know what? If you have enemies and you have like K2 or Rahu in your first house, you're susceptible to negative energies that come at you. Okay. So with transiting K2 South Node in her first house, especially with her moon and the energy of the energy of absorbing, a strong absorption energy, it's really important that she protects herself. And her Mars, the transiting Mars in her first house, can help her with that. I don't know if she is focused on that right now. Hopefully she is. If she is, it's not working. Because I know that was it Ganja Burn? I know she in one of her songs she was talking about how she had to fast and whatever energy she was when she was talking about getting the haters off of her and fasting and going to wherever she needed to go to get help to protect herself. She needs to get in that type of mode again, because the people who want to see her downfall are winning because she's self-sabotaging and she needs to be protecting herself. Inner strength, Bridget, move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. And I do think she's feeling powerless right now. And it could be because there's so many new rap girls that she's feeling powerless. There's no reason for that. Because she's always going to be Nicki Minaj, no matter how many, new rap girls are on the scene, no matter how people are looking at her crazy because she's married to who she's married to, and his baggage that's affecting her. She needs to remember who she is. Before all the rap girls came along, before she got married, she was Nicki Minaj with the pen, and she is still that. But it's something that's making her forget. It's something that's making her forget. She needs to remember who she is. Nobody else can change that. I think she's fed up because the house got swapped. Oof. Yep, and that's probably something she can't talk about. I don't stay in like news like that to know all that, but girl, I mean, let that go. Let it go. Let it go. Let's do some more clarifying on how it's affecting her. How it's affecting her. Everybody can see. Everybody can see her lack of focus, her lack of evolution, and her forgetting who she is. That's how it's affecting her brand. Everyone can see that. Let's do some more clarifying on how is what she's going through with her husband affecting her brand. Oh my gosh, imprisonment, slavery. She's stuck. She's really stuck. That's how it's affecting her. And she might even feel like that. Like she's a slave for, she got to take care of his legal battles, or his legal struggles. I don't like that at all. Wars and battles. That's that Mars in the first house. Wars and battles. Yep, stuck in that relationship, stuck helping him. Wars and battles. That's why all this protection is necessary. Oh my gosh. And it's not just with him. It's not just him that she's experiencing she's going through wars and battles with everyone else, because she feels like she's stuck in this relationship, stuck helping him, stuck trying to dig her and her family out of this ditch that they're in. And she has to go to war probably with herself a lot, because she has to know she's better than this. So she's probably going to war with herself, and possibly going to war with him, going to war with other people, because also she's not going to just, she feels like she has to defend him, Oh, I don't like it. And then I don't like it at all. Leave or travel. Everyone can see. Just like you said, everyone's seeing she needs to leave. And so we can get, I know she said we can't get old Nicki back again. But we just need a new Nicki. We don't need old Nicki back, but she needs to leave so we can get a different version of her. More personal development, more more education. That's what needs to happen. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it, Nicki. Okay, so we're going to look at what's her spiritual guidance moving forward for her brand. And this says market research. There's some things there's some research that needs to be done. There's some things that she needs to like dive deep into. What is her spiritual advice for her next steps for her brand? Yeah, everyone can see she needs to leave, and I don't know exactly when Jupiter is leaving Cancer, but it's in her 11th house right now. When it moves to Leo, it's going to be in her 12th house of losses. So I do see how that could, everyone's saying that she might leave him. Hopefully she does lose that man. Let's see here. More Jupiter stuff. Why cool. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on the path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Yeah. She needs to look into like what is her purpose right now. We don't want to see the same old Nicki. We want to see evolve Nicki. Who are you right now, Nicki? Who is Onika? Cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. And it's Mercury retrograde, what SZA was talking about. She should have listened. When Mercury is retrograde, you can really manifest a lot with your thoughts. And hers, Mercury retrograde is in her 12th house. And 12th house represents things that are unseen. Okay. If she needs to dig deep into who she is now and manifest what she wants. Aww. Love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible right now. Yep. She needs to dig deep and heal. It's a lot she needs to heal from. I didn't know her father passed not too long ago. Yeah, this is what I'm going to clarify with. I'm going to clarify with these cards right here. What are her next steps? She needs to, yeah. Those are her next steps. Dig deep and heal. She's a really emotional person. She tries to act all hard and everything, but she gets on I wonder what the outcome will be for her in this time. Amen to that. Yeah. She's really emotional. She's really, really emotional, and she tries to act hard, but things affect her. Things affect her. And if you're an emotional person and you don't have someone helping you stay grounded, because it seems like I don't know his chart, but it seems like he kind of emotional too. Want to pop off all the time, want to do something to somebody all the time. That's emotional. Those are you getting in your emotions. So if he's not helping her stay grounded, if she don't have anyone in her corner helping her stay grounded, she really needs to heal. Let's clarify. One more time. What are her next steps for her career? What are her next steps for her brand? Dharma, guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling. This has a lot to do with what does she have in her fifth house? I was looking at that last night. The same thing she has transiting in her first house, Mars and K2. She has Mars and K2 also in her fifth house. And the fifth house also represents creative self-expression. Okay. And in her fifth house also is where she has Capricorn, and Capricorn represents your work environment. Okay, so there's a lot of change and transformation that needs to happen there. A lot of change and transformation that needs to happen there. I wonder what kind of change and transfer? Yep, arts. Express yourself through creative activities. She needs to talk. She needs to talk about what's going on. She needs to talk about what's going on. Maybe she can put it in music. But she can, there's also other ways she can express herself. Bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean to recharge your batteries. She's drained. She's going through it right now. Oh, Nicki. Nicki. Let's look at outcomes. I'm gonna use the tarot for outcomes. So that's her guidance, but what is the outcome? If she stays, what is the outcome? What is the outcome for Nicki right now for her brand? Two of Keys, the treasure. Okay, choices. She has to make some choices on the actions that she's going to make. He is useless. He can't even help her because I heard in readings they are avoidant to each other. I really feel like he's there because of who she is. Diversify. She's going to have to do some things, do some different things. But also, the situation, plus what's going on with her chart, she really does feel like she's losing it. And people are making fun, but it's what's happening with her is really sad. She really does feel like she's losing it. And she's going to have to make some decisions that's going to move her forward. She needs to make some choices. And the choices, leave. Leave. Eight of Roses, outcome. She has regrets. She regrets this relationship. I'm gonna clarify some more on the outcome. She does have regrets, so this is sad. I never wanted to see her in this situation. Let's clarify some more. What is the outcome? She really does feel like she's losing. Everybody's saying Nicki losing it. She's really sensitive, emotionally sensitive, and spiritually sensitive right now. She feels like she's losing it. Please clarify. Let's clarify some more on the outcomes. Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. She is going to leave. She's going to leave. Kalima, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Now Kalima makes us face the truth. Face the ugly truth about things. And once we face the truth that we might be so terrified and fearful to face, that's when we can get back to we can gain our power back. So her understanding the truth about how this relationship is affecting her and her mental health and her brand is going to be an outcome. She's going to have to face that truth though. Hopefully she does. It's the outcome. So she's going to talk about it. Mercury, open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. This is the outcome. She's going to leave because she sees how she sees that she has to make a decision. He is driving her crazy. The situation is driving her crazy, and she regrets marrying him. She's going to do the scary thing and leave. She probably doesn't want to. I think Nicki is kind of traditional and kind of old-fashioned, and she doesn't want to break up her family. I think family means a lot to her. Being a wife means a lot to her, and she doesn't want to break it up. She doesn't like the way it's going to look. She's not going to like what it might do to her son, maybe because of what she went through as a child with her parents. But this is what needs to be done. I'm going to clarify one more time. Yeah, I hope she leaves soon too. Everybody will stop like holding their breath. Like it's like everyone can see. Nicki, please stop. Nicki, please stop. Everyone can see. Everyone can see. Let's clarify one more time on the outcome. Peace. This is the outcome. Peace. She's leaving and she's going to get her peace back. Peace. There is no need to worry. Everything is working out beautifully. Transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. So she's going to have more emotional peace. That's going to be the outcome of everything that's going on with her right now. Stuff that she can't talk about, how she's feeling crazy. She's feeling her mental and emotional health is being affected. She's going to talk about it. And hopefully she evolves. So yeah, that's what I have for Nicki Minaj and her brand right now. There's going to be, once she leaves, we'll see her evolve. All this, once she leaves, we'll see her evolve as an artist and as a person, and probably even expand into more things than music. But yeah, that's what I have. If you would like a personal reading, look in the description box. You can get a personal reading. My main focus is business and brands, but I do general readings too. And I will be back here tomorrow to do the zodiac signs of Libra through Pisces for what's going on next week for you. All right, because the new moon is going to be in the nakshatra Maga in the zodiac Leo next week on the 24th. So we'll be talking about that. All right, talk to you next time. All right, thank you. Nice talking to you, Denise. All right.